Welcome to Sport Wrap. The Paralympics are well underway and we wish all the Namibians representing the nation all the very best. We're going to be talking some cricket awards, some exciting cycling amongst other stories, and of course Ari will bring us the international sport. This is Sport Wrap. Let's head into the hit list. My name is Ashwin Berry. Now, the Desert Ice Challenge T20 Awards held at the Nedbank headquarters celebrated the standout performances of both senior and junior cricketers from the tournament. Now, the event recognized the dedication and talent displayed by players across various categories. Lofty Eaton dominated the awards, earning the title of Best Batsman with 771 runs and Best Batting figures for his explosive 226 of 79 balls. Eaton also claimed the prestigious Player of the Series award, amassing 2,767 points. Jignesh Panchal showcased his all-round abilities, winning Best Bowler with 11 wickets and Best Fielder with 5 catches and 3 runouts. Jamil Aziz was awarded Best Bowling figures for his impressive 5 for 12 in 3 overs. Let's have a look at the interviews with Lofty Eaton and the Impact Player of the Series, who was Ethan Dutoit.
Ethan, you just won yourself the Impact Player of the League award. Vertel ons net bietjie hoe jong is jy en hoe voel jy om hierdie award vir jouself te wen?
Ek word nou 15, ek is nou 14. Ek voel eintlik baie goed dat ek die award dan gekry het, maar dis alles wat my span het my gehelp en gedruk het om daar uit te kom.
Okay, en hoe het jy die seisoen geniet met die groot manne en hoe het jy met hulle gemingle en wat alles het jy geleer wat jy voel jy kan voorvat met jou cricket?
Ek het nogals baie met hulle geleer, want hulle het vir my baie gesê hoe om te bul, waar om te bul. Hulle was net 'n bietjie moeilik om mee te praat omdat hulle in die ander tale is, maar ons het daarmee deurgekom.
Okay, en hoe het jy jouself geniet om met die groot manne te speel?
Hulle was baie lekker, dit was nogals baie moeilik geweest, maar ons het nogals 'n paar wickets gevat en van die manne wat kan bat was nogals baie moeilik.
Okay, en as ons praat van cricket in die toekoms, is dit iets wat jy wil opvat as 'n professionele sport of is dit net iets waar jy vir nou net vir jouself meer wil besig hou?
Nee, ek wil myself baie erg druk om eendag professioneel te wil gaan speel.
As ons praat van idols in cricket, het jy enige idols wat jy op vir video opkyk en wie jou inspire?
Ja, Bolt van New Zealand as 'n bowler en Virat Kohli as 'n batsman van India.
Okay, dis reg, baie dankie.
Dankie.
What does this mean for you and how much did you enjoy the season, grabbing all these 3 awards? What did you make of the season and where do you feel like you can still maybe improve for next season?
Yeah, look, I think I enjoyed it specifically because I don't get to mingle a lot with the club players and youngsters since we're busy with the national team quite a lot. I think that was particularly good for me. Find your roots again where you love the game and everything. And coming back for next year, I just think we just got to be better for longer in the tournament because we had our moments, but we weren't just good enough for the duration of the tournament.
Okay, well, if I have to ask you for the viewers that are watching from home, for the kids that are watching at home, I mean, we did get some youth boys that got some awards here today as well. What words do you have? What words of encouragement do you have to say to them in encouraging them to join the league maybe or take part?
Yeah, look, always biggest thing for me is have fun. Everything what you do in life, you have to have fun to enjoy it. So basically just come out, have fun, be with your friends, be with people you get to learn or grow and learn as cricketers and human beings. I think that's especially one thing in cricket where you can be 13 years old and you mingle with 25-year-olds and everyone, so you get a bit of life lessons out of it, and I think that's fundamentally valuable for young players coming into the game and just basically just in life as well. It's fundamental, so yeah.
Okay, thank you, Lovely.
Thank you.
Now, the Nedbank Citi Dash is fast and approaching. We are joined by Frank Bombosh, one of the organizers, who talks to us more about the run in the city.
Okay, guys, so we are joined by Frank from City Tech?
Cycle Tech.
Cycle Tech, the owner of Cycle Tech, sorry. So, the green already sets the mood. I think everyone, by just looking at what we have here, should know what's going on. We're getting ready for the Nedbank Citi Dash that's coming up shortly next week Easter time, and we have him here to just tell us more about the event, how you can register. We spoke about things of how you can get yourself a shirt if you're one of the first entries for the event. So yeah, Frank, thank you for coming. Thank you for joining us here, and just tell us more about this exciting event that we have coming up and what people can expect.
Yeah, so thank you for the time. The Nedbank Citi Dash is the biggest one-day event of Namibia, where last year we had over 2,000 participants running the city centre, and we're bringing athleticism and good health and good spirit in the celebration of spring to the city and to the people, and everybody can participate in a 5 and a 10 kilometer fun run. And then we have, for the elite runners, we have a big goal. We want to make this the biggest event for Namibia for elite runners, and therefore we are handing over 100,000 Namibian dollars in prize money for the best junior elites and the best elite runners, as well as the visually impaired and the handicapped categories.
Wow. All those categories, and there's a lot of money at stake. 100,000 to be divided in all those categories. What was the idea behind the theme this year? I mean, you and I spoke behind the camera, and we spoke of why we don't have a lot of Olympics athletes competing in running and stuff like that.
Yes, I believe that Namibia has got the potential to be a running country like Kenya or Ethiopia, but we somehow are not getting it to that point. We've got very, very talented runners, and those guys should be very, very fast over 5 and 10 kilometers, specifically 10 kilometers, if they then want to progress onto international stage to the marathon events, of which we have a good selection of runners as well. So we should become the running nation, and that is a bit of creating a culture in running for Namibia. And with that, we are giving the elite runners the stage where they can showcase their talent, and then you have your 2,500 participants that will all run the same course, and they can compare their time to these fast guys. Yeah. So that immediately brings these elite runners onto a hero stage, and hopefully with that we can encourage them to train harder, to go faster, and to seek international levels.
Well, I think that was very well said. I like how you addressed that. But speaking of this wonderful green shirts that we do have here, I mean, who wouldn't want to have one of these on and running through the city center of Windhoek? But just tell us, how can people make sure to grab these shirts for themselves? I mean, we have caps, we have the dark green and the light green. So yeah, just tell us about that.
All right, first of all, every elite runner entering for this event will receive one of these high quality t-shirts. As part of parcel, together with a medal for the finishers medal. There's going to be a 5 kilometer split time, as well as then the overall time. So timing for us is very important, that you compare it from year on year on how you progress. The first 1,500 entries will receive a shirt like this. The numbers are quickly filling up, and you only have about 4 days to enter. Entries close on the 31st of August. This is this coming Saturday. There will be no late entries. We are already reaching the cap of 2,500 people, and there will unfortunately be no room for late entries. So you have chance till Saturday to enter this event. Go onto the Citi Dash site, and then you can enter from there. The portal is very easy, and you just follow the steps and be one of these entrants that can get one of these t-shirts. These caps are first time that we made caps. They are for sale. They cost 150 Namibian dollars, and with that, if you purchase a cap like that and you enter on Saturday into a draw at Cycletech, you stand the chance to win a $39,000 bicycle from Specialized. So worthwhile coming in, enter, buy a cap, and enter the huge draw and a lot of other lucky draw prizes on Saturday for the last day of entry.
Wow, that's amazing. 39,000 valued Bicycle, that's very expensive. Well, before I do let you leave, for the viewers that are watching at home, for those that want to participate in the famous Nedbank Citi Dash, what words of encouragement do you have? I mean, we always make we always make sure there's room for everyone. It's not just for those that are competing, for those that just want to embrace what the title is all about, what the theme is all about, being healthy and stuff like that. What words of encouragement do you maybe have?
So running and walking are natural movements, and everybody can do it. We've got 8-year-olds, we've got 70-year-olds, we've got handicapped, we've got blind people, we've got everybody that are just taking the streets and enjoying the day out, celebrating their body and celebrating being able to move. And that is a basic gift that we have received, and we should do that and celebrate spring in the same breath.
Well, I think, Frank, I couldn't have said it any better. But yes, guys, any last inquiries? I think this says it itself. Please do sign up. Please do make sure you are at the Nedbank Citi Dash. There's going to be a lot of people, 2,500 entries. That's the max cap. You have until the 31st to sign up, and you can get yourself a cool shirt. This is for the elite. And that's just if you're one of the first 1.5 thousand entries, and you can get yourself a cool shirt. So yeah, for us, we'll be seeing you at the Nedbank Citi Dash. No. Not only at the Dash, we'll be seeing you at the registration, which is on Saturday. Where you can grab yourself some wonderful prizes. Like Frank said, if you get yourself this for 150, and then you are drawn in automatically into a chance to win a 39,000 worth bicycle. It's very expensive. But yeah, that's all that we do have for you, and goodbye.
All right, from cricket to cycling, well, to running rather, that has been our hit list right here on Sport Wrap. After the break, it's Spotlight.
Neo Paints is proud to call Namibia home. For more than 70 years, Neo Paints has been inspired by this country's natural colors and beauty to produce the wide variety of trusted quality paints we have become known for. Proudly Namibian by nature, Neo Paints has over the years involved itself in several key projects across the nation, bringing lasting beauty, premium paints to liven up both indoor and outdoor environments. As durable as the Namib Desert, Neo Paints has stood the test of time through all weather conditions, leaving a lasting impression on the hearts and the minds of all Namibians. Neo Paints Namibia, a coat of excellence.
Now, before Ari signs us out with globe-trotting, let's get into Spotlight. Nabil from the FNB Oshihavera Experience joins us in studio to talk about the FNB Oshihavera Experience, which is set for 7 to 8 September. From me, Ashwin Berry, it's goodbye. But like I said, Ari's on the other side of this. But for now, enjoy the interview.
Yes, viewers, so we are joined by Nabil Robiati. I'm saying it correctly.
Perfect.
Yes, all the way representing the Rock and Rod. He's a member of the committee. Let's not waste any time. I mean, we both know what you are here for. You can see the banners in the back. We're speaking about the FNB Oshihavera Experience. I'm very excited for that one. But for the viewers that do not know what we are talking about, please just let them know what the event is about.
Cool. Thanks for having me. So Oshihavera has been on the calendar for 19 years now. This is our 19th edition. So we're going for the big one next year. And it's called an experience. It's the only multi-stage race, mountain bike race in Namibia. It's a Saturday and a Sunday. And we've introduced what we call a prologue on a Friday. So it's a 2.5-day event. And it's been always a success because it really attracts quite a large number of riders from the young boys and girls all the way to the grandmasters. And it's a team event as well. It's not individual. So you enter as a team. Your team has a cool name. You know, my team is called Too Tired.
Too tired.
You know, TWO, too tired.
Uh-huh.
Because you know we just want to make sure that we don't create any expectation. But yeah, people love creating new teams every year. There's guys that have been racing with the same team name for many years. As you know, the route is towards Midgard on the Saturday and back to Windhoek on a Sunday. Going through the mountains is a beautiful race. You have it comprises of what we call the racing snakes, the guys that really try to go for the podium, and then you get the leisure riders that like to challenge themselves, but they're not too serious about it. So it's an experience. There's a lot that goes into it, from of course the big sponsors like FMB to the smaller sponsors and the guys that are putting money for towards prize giving. There's quite a lot of prizes. There's podiums, there's medals, there's music. So it's really a weekend out in this, at the moment, beautiful weather. And yeah, we're quite excited.
Okay, well, before we speak about the 20th, which is next year, the big one, let's focus on this one this year. Speaking of dates, I know it's from the 8th and the 9th.
Yes,
of September.
So yes, it's a Saturday and Sunday. The prologue is on the Friday. The prologue, what it is it's a shorter circuit. It's about 15 to 20 kilometers where the teams need to basically pitch and race as fast as they can around the circuit, and that gives them a time and already kind of sets the starting times for the Saturday and the Sunday. If you don't pitch, you get a penalty. So already, usually the Friday is like what in Formula One will be the qualifying.
Okay.
Where the teams test themselves.
Get ready and
they kind of look,
things,
who's strong, who's not. So we added that as a cool addition to the race. But the actual race is on Saturday. And for the fast guys, you're looking at 2.5 hours. For the slower guys, you're looking at 4 or 5 hours. But the route is beautiful, and on the Sunday is departing from Midgard back to Windhoek.
Okay, well, speaking of those that want to enter and want to take part in this beautiful Oshahavera experience, how does one sign up? How does one make sure that they are there? How do you get your number, and how do you get your...
So first of all, Rock and Rat as a club organizes Oshahavera. You don't have to be a member of the club to enter. Of course, if you are a member of the club, you do get a discount. The best way to enter is to go on our Facebook page, Rock and Rat. And you'll find a very easy link to enter the race. You have, of course, you enter as a team. So both people have to register and then create a team name. And it's as easy as that. The entries close at the end of this month, just to give us the 1 week buffer for us to be able to put everything together. The registration for the race, the official registration, is going to be on the Thursday prior to the prologue.
So you guys know that you have until the 31st or until the end of this month to make sure you are registered. Speaking of the Rock and Rat Club, what do you guys do outside of the Oshahavera experience? What do you guys focus on?
So Rock and Rat was born, I think, in 1991. It's been going on for quite a number of years. The main aim of the club has always been to promote cycling, in our case mountain biking. It's of course a non-for-profit. Members serve on a committee for 3 to 4 years and then give space for newcomers that want to help. So all the money that is made through Oshahavera or the other races that we organize, such as the different marathons, the cross-country race series, all the money is going back into the community as much as we can. We do a lot of, we sponsor some of the money for the athletes that go overseas and race, including the Olympics. We do spend quite some money in fostering and promoting the younger generation of Namibian cyclists that like the sport. So yes, it's really a club that wants to promote health. Cycling in Namibia as a sport has become and is growing by the day. The Rock and Rat Mountain Bike Club also helps the Namibian Cycling Federation in terms of the fees that we charge. Part of that fee also goes to them. So it kind of serves a bigger umbrella. We also use the money to build new trails around Windhoek. We have some trails already that have been built, but we always want to add more trails so that we can have different locations. Just like they have all over the world, the trail network can be quite expanded quite a lot, especially in Namibia. We don't have lack of space. So.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, and starting off with US Open tennis first. It's from Flushing Meadows in New York. News from the tournament in the first round is that number 1 seed Yannick Sinner of Italy safely through to the second round, beating Michael McDonald of the USA in 3 sets. Then it was quite a long game for Dan Evans and Karen Khachanov. They played the longest game ever recorded on the men's side of the US Open. They played 5 hours and 35 minutes. It was Dan Evans that won in the end in 5 sets, 6-7, 7-6, 7-6, and then also 4-6 and 6-4 to advance to the second round. Number 3 seed in the men's division, Carlos Alcaraz, also in action. He was in the final of the Olympic Games quite recently. He beat Lee Tan of Australia by 6-2, 4-6, 6-3 and 6-1, also through to the second round. On the women's side of the draw, it is local favourite Jessica Pegula. She played against countrywoman Shelby Rogers, and it is Jessica Pegula winning 6-4, 6-3. And then it is a good result for Sonia Kinnan. She beat Emma Raducanu, the 2021 champion from Great Britain. She beat her in 3 sets to advance to the second round. Then lastly, also a former major winner, it is Naomi Osaka of Japan. She beat the 10th seeded Yelena Ostapenko by 6-3 and 6-3. On to cricket news, another good result for the South African side. They're playing in the West Indies. It was the third and the last T20 game. The West Indies winning the series by 3-0. South Africa batting first, rain-interrupted game, 108 for 4 in 13 overs. Then with Duckworth and Lewis, West Indies need to score 116. They did it for the loss of 2 wickets with 22 balls to spare, winning the 3-game series 3-0. On to motor racing news, the Formula 1 Grand Prix. It will be the Italian Grand Prix this coming weekend. And the news from the Williams team is that they've replaced Logan Sargent. He's from the United States. He will not race for the Williams team the rest of the season. He's replaced by the academy driver, that is Franco Colapinto. And it is in 2025, it will be Carlos Sainz of Ferrari that will join Alex Albon as the 2 drivers for Williams. And to close off today's international sports news, it is cycling news. It's the Vuelta de España that's taking place at the moment. It was stage 10. It was over 160 kilometers. The winner of stage 10 is Wout van Aert. He's from Belgium, and he won in 3 hours, 50 minutes and 47 seconds. 2 minutes and 1 second behind him was Quentin Pache. He's from France, and he was in second position in stage 10. The general classification after stage 10 at the moment is Ben O'Connor of Australia comfortably leading. He's leading by 3 minutes and 53 seconds over Primoz Roglic of Slovenia. And in third position at the moment is Richard Carapaz. He's from Ecuador. He's 4 minutes and 32 seconds behind Ben O'Connor. The 11th stage of the Vuelta España will be 166 kilometers. That's international sports news for today. Hope you have a great sport day, and we talk international sport again tomorrow. Goodbye.